guess what I wanted to talk about was don't give up. If you have a Goodwill bins, give it a shot. If you take the time and just stand there and look through piece by piece by piece, you're gonna find stuff. And look it up. Look up the sell-through rate. Take the time, put it in your cart, go back against the wall, research it on your phone. But if you take the time and have patience, you will find things and you'll be successful. Hi, I'm Erica.
And I'm Ken.
And we're Dimension the Dot. Thanks for joining us today.
So today we're going to show you what sold over the weekend. We had a total of 58 items going out as of Sunday about 5 p.m. We sold a few things over the night, not too many items, but a few things for a total of $1,750.89. Now that is gross sales. It doesn't include eBay's cut, the shipping, and all of that, but still a pretty great weekend of sales for us.
Really great.
So we're going to go over some highlights of what sold. We're not going to go over all 58 items, but we're going to do items that sold for $15 or over $15. That's kind of the cutoff, and we'll probably show you all of those items.
Okay, so first up, we've got an Alice Cooper Easy Action 1970 record going out, and that sold for $22.11. We are running a sale right now, right?
Well, yeah, we always run sales, so we got $22. Not a bad price for an Alice Cooper killer record.
Awesome. Then next up, we've got, now this shocked me. I took an offer on this. We sold a 45 record, the Sixpence Summer Girl, for $85. I took an offer for $85 for this record. So
Yeah.
Don't sleep on records, guys. I know it may seem like a lot of research and stuff like that, but they're worth some money.
Let me give you some tips on that, okay? 90% of records that are 45 RPMs are going to be worth under $5. But the way to find the ones that might be worth a little bit more, if you want to do, quick research, is look for labels like this. Now, this is not RCA. This is not Universal. This is Kid Records. So if it's a record label and you never heard of it, that's where you really want to do some research, because the run-of-the-mill, the stuff that it is in jukeboxes around the world, you're likely not to get a lot of money for them. But look out for special labels.
Awesome. Okay, next up, I've got some Ariat women's brown boots. Ooh, let me get them out of my bag here. So these are going out today. These sold for $40 plus ship. They actually paid $19 in shipping for these. So that's a good sale. Next up, we have not surprising, a Coach bag. This is going out for $20 plus ship, $11 shipping.
Now be very careful with Coach bags, because as resellers know, there are so many fakes out there. We're not quite experts on how to figure out if a Coach bag is fake or not.
Right.
But, this one sold, and not to say Erica hasn't had her fair share of Coach bags back in the day, just to say that they make some very convincing fakes. So as of now, we're not buying them anymore.
No more.
This is just a Coach bag that, we bought a couple of months ago.
But we're not buying them anymore. Let's see. Next up,
Urban Outfitters.
Urban Outfitters. So got these joggers going out for $18 plus ship. Just some Urban Outfitters. I think these are new with, they're new with tags. But they sold for $18. We picked them up at the bins, so that's a good little sale. What else we got here?
Next we got some Hokas.
Oh yes, I just found these too. So I've got these Hokas. These sold, I took an offer on these for $38 plus ship.
Rare bin find. We don't find a lot of Hokas in great condition at the bins, but we did
bottoms of these.
pick
They're
those
like
up.
Brand new.
Next off, we did not pull this item yet, but it's a Roundtree and York Gold label. Only reason we picked this one up is because it was brand new. We sold that for $24 plus ship. So if you can get them brand new, they're worth picking up.
Okay, speaking of Coach again, some Coach shoes. And these sold for $24.50 plus shipping. In good condition though. See the bottoms of these? And these were bin fine. They're not even a pound. So these are going out, going to a happy home.
Another little sale for $17.50 that I haven't pulled yet is a vintage Puma jacket. We'll go ahead and show you the screenshots. This one was vintage. So Puma, we never buy it anymore unless it's true vintage, because then it does have a market, and it actually sold overseas through the international sales program.
Okay, next thing. This is another thing we don't normally pick up, but we happen to because it was in excellent condition. This is a Michael Kors backpack. In good condition, and that sold for $39.
Yeah, Michael Kors is one of those brands, like many, like I'd say Banana Republic, where there's not a lot of items we really want to pick up anymore, but there are few out there that sell for good money, and this is one of them.
So, there we got that. What, do you want to talk about anything from... Oh, here's another thing. Be on the lookout for this. Now, this is a big item, but this is a TJ Lawford Turkish towel luxury cover. This is what the tag looks like on this. Now, this sold for $28, $27.99 plus ship. So, whoopsie, let me get you the tag. Boop. Am I not doing it right? There we go. There we go. Whoop. I'm having difficulty here. There we go. And it's a big terry cloth towel, or robe, and that sold for $27.99 plus ship. So, that's a great sale there. That's what I've got in my bag.
We always add shipping to all our items. It's just so much easier to offer deals when you know that the shipping's already covered. On my, we have two accounts. On the other account, we just sold this morning a pair of Judy Blue jeans for 18 plus ship on those. If you know, you know. Judy Blue sells great for us. I'm just waiting for it to kind of teeter out. It feels like it's sort of doing that now because it's kind of trendy. But until then, we will milk the Judy Blue.
Yeah, but if you find Judy Blue, especially at the bins, definitely pick them up because they're trending all over TikTok right now, and people are buying them off TikTok Shop and this and that, and they're really good for I guess holding you in and things like that. So people are loving them right now. So if you find them, pick them up.
And here's an American Eagle hoodie. This is something we don't typically pick up anymore. We don't really like the American Eagle brand, but it's new with tags. So it's sold for a 21 plus ship. You can sell American Eagle, and we have sold a ton of American Eagle, but it usually doesn't go for over 15 bucks, which is what we're looking for now. But if it's new with tags, there you go. Another item we sold for $39, and we've sold quite a few of these throughout the years, is a big box PC video game. This one happens to be Command and Conquer Worldwide. Not in perfect condition in terms of the box, but they are collector's items, and this one went for $39 plus ship.
And let's see what else I have on my account here that is... Do I have some more stuff here?
I'll tell you one real quick.
Okay,
again, I haven't pulled this, but we'll show you the image. It's a Roberta Roller Rabbit mini dress. Now, if you ever find the brand, it's a little unassuming. Roberta Roller Rabbit, pick it up, because every time we found this brand, it sells very, very fast.
Immediately. And then we did sell a Dovetail workwear utility pants for $30 plus shipping, and we'll put that image on the screen. So workwear, definitely take the time, research it a little bit, That brings us to the topic, maybe, of today.
Okay, well, the topic of today is you need to sell what's available. Now, Here inside Texas, we have Western Boots, and we also live in Houston, where almost everybody works inside the energy business. So we have a lot of coveralls. We have a lot of fire-resistant pants. We have a lot of workwear. We have a lot of hunting gear.
We also have a lot of Western shirts, Western wear, Western belts, belt buckles, things like that. So,
And thankfully, a lot of these people in the energy business make good money, so their wives wear a lot of designer. So we actually pick up quite a bit of designer as well.
So, I guess what I wanted to talk about was, don't give up. I know if you have a Goodwill bins, give it a shot. It can be intimidating at first. I didn't necessarily care for it much at first because it was seemed aggressive and like overwhelming. But if you go and you spend the time, you take the time. If you take the time and just stand there and look through piece by piece by piece and don't just give up right away, you're going to find stuff. And look it up. Look up the sell-through rate. Take the time. Put it in your cart. Go back against the wall. Research it on your phone. But if you take the time and have patience, you will find things and you'll be successful.
Yeah, it's the old adage, slowing down speeds you up. Now, it might feel like if you're there at the bins, for example, if you don't rush around to every single bins, you're not going to get a chance to look at everything. But what actually speeds you up inside this world is having more information and being dangerous in multiple categories inside our business. So we know, we look at all the different kind of stuff that we're selling. We're primarily clothing sellers, but if a big box video game comes across my way, I'm going to take a look. If an interesting looking 45 comes across my way, I'm going to look it up because we know from experience there's money to be made with those items.
Right, so if you take the time, let's say you're stuck in front of a hard good bin. This happens to me quite often, sometimes packed in there. And I'm like, all right, I'm going through the hard goods. Well, I think I might have found some computer games before, or I'll get the record and show it to Ken and things like that. Because we turned 50 cents into $84.50, basically.
Right.
Because that record only cost us 50 cents. So, like Ken says, just take the time, look it up. Remote controls, calculators. I mean, there's all kinds of things that we sell that you can find easily and that are easily accessible to you. You never know what you're going to find in there. Just take the time and look it up because you never know what it is.
And while I do believe in specialization, that will get you a long way. So I think it's very important to find a couple of categories that you're really good at. Ours happen to be clothing as well. Men's and women's clothing, by the way. We don't know much about children's. We kind of dabble,
We don't know.
but we don't know much. And records. Those are the two categories that we pretty much cut our teeth on, make most of our money in. However, if you're somewhere, you're there all day long. We spend 10 hours at the bins sometimes. And we've already looked at all the records, all the clothing. Now we got time to learn another category. We might as well learn something new instead of, socializing, hanging out.
We do socialize and hang out. We have a lot of friends at the bins, but most of our time we still keep looking, going back a second dig, a third dig, as much, just keep re-looking, because you never know. There's so much stuff. It's
Right. Well, yeah, not to say that, talking to your fellow resellers and friends, I mean, I get a lot of joy out of that. I really enjoy it. But, everything in moderation, right? I got 10 hours there. I don't need 10 hours of conversation. What I need to do is do my job, and I do consider it a job, and I'm constantly learning. And then what keeps our business growing is that, we're dangerous in other categories. With that being said, another item that we sold, this is in the bread and butter compartment. It's a lucky pair of jeans. Sold them for $18. There's certain items that, hey, even if it's a slow day, we're not finding, designer. We're not finding a whole bunch of Western boots. And we could always lean in on some lucky jeans because we'll usually make over $15 a pair on those.
so a Lauren by Ralph Lauren. This sold, and it sold for $26. And normally, I mean, it must be wool or something, but so
It's also new.
Oh, it's new with tags.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Okay, sorry guys. So it's new with tags, so it's sold for $26. So
we have a rule of Loren. If it's colorful printed,
the paisley.
and we're talking about women's Loren. Men's Loren we usually don't pick up
No.
unless it's new with tags. But if it's women's Loren, Ralph Lauren, if it's paisley, beautiful floral color print, we pick it up. It almost sells immediately for us. It doesn't quite hit our criteria of 15 or more, but it's right near there. It's $12, $13, $14, and it sells within a day or two.
Yeah, one day.
Now we could probably wait a little bit longer and get more, but that's not the way we conduct our business. We like to flip quickly. However, if it's new with tags, then we check the sell-through rate. And if it's got 30% or higher, and you know, I do filter. I don't just search the sell-through rate when it's new with tags. I do filter condition. Because usually there's a higher sell-through rate on items that are new versus used. And then that's why we decided to pick that piece up, because it had a decent sell-through rate, and it sold within 2 weeks for us.
So that's awesome.
Yeah. I got two more items to show you. One I haven't pulled out of storage yet, and it's a doozy. It's a lot of 85 science fiction analog magazines. We sold them for $70 plus shipping, which is $71 in shipping. So it looks like they probably chose to go go media mail. They want these a little bit quicker. So yeah.
Wow,
I bought
$71 in shipping. That's a lot.
Yeah, I bought a ton of these not too long ago. Science fiction magazines in a big lot. I thought they were better. I thought I might be able to sell them individually because there are some science fictions, especially from the 70s, that were really good money. But all the big name authors that people were looking for, they were already picked through. So ended up selling them in a few lots. This lot right here happened to give us a nice $70. So happy with that. And one last item, back to what I was talking about earlier about selling what's available. Here's a pair of coveralls. These are Carhartt, and they're fire resistant, and they sold for $30 plus ship, in very nice condition. That's why I think we find them inside the bins. Either that, or they got the wrong size for Christmas or something. But we do find quite a bit of those.
We do.
So
also overalls.
Oh yeah, country.
Like Liberty overalls and things like that. I actually sold a pair of shorts, overall shorts, for $21.
And we also find a lot of hip hop because Houston's a hip hop town. We find a lot of like hip hop streetwear brands and also Y2K brands as well. So that's kind of our bread and butter. We hope you have a killer week this week inside sales if that's what you do. If that's not what you do, I really appreciate you spending some time with us, and hopefully we added something of value to you. So please like the video.
Share. Leave it in the comments. Tell us what you guys find. Leave a comment. And thanks again for watching us. We'll see you guys soon.
Subscribe.